How did I not see that I was getting fooled by the narcissist? It's like everybody else could see that he was using me and abusing me, but I couldn't see it. Why and how? Hi, guys, and welcome to Escaping the Madness. Today, we're going to talk about the narcissist was able to fool you, use you, abuse you. Everyone around you could see it, but you couldn't. Why is that? You saw something that everybody else didn't see. The narcissist took their time to get to know you. Scratch that. They took their time to find out about you so they could mirror you. That's what I mean. They made sure they found out your past trauma, who your friends are, who your family are, your weaknesses, you know, all the things that you like, just everything about you. And you felt like, oh my God, he or she is so sweet. She's trying to get to know me. No one ever really tries to get to know me like how the narcissist tries to get to know you. But really and truly, they are trying to set up shop. They are trying to love bomb you, but they can't do that unless they find out what you like, what you don't like. So if you say, oh, I love to go out to eat, they're going to take you out to eat like literally every weekend. If you say, oh, I love when a man buys me flowers, they're going to go out their way and buy you flowers. It's not because that's who they are and that's what they do for their girlfriends or boyfriends. That's just what you said. What our mistake was that we gave the narcissist the blueprint. We told the narcissist exactly how to get in our hearts. We messed up on that side, I can tell you. So if a guy says to me, what are you looking for in a guy? I would just say, you'd have to find out. Whereas before, I am giving you the blueprint. I'm looking for a guy that's ambitious, that treats me well, who buys me flowers, who takes me out. No, because you know what the narcissist is doing now? They are writing a mental note of everything that you love. They're going to weasel their way into your heart, then rip it up like a piece of paper into shreds. Yep, that's what they're going to do. So when we're dating, especially after dealing with a narcissist, we have to be so careful about what we say to people when dating, what we're looking for, you know, because people will just present, if they say, you know, I'm looking for a guy who wants to get married, all of a sudden this guy wants to get married and he doesn't want to get married. He wants to have kids. Oh my God, you're just like me. You're like the male version of me. No, sis, he's not the male version of you. You just told him what you're looking for. So he's going to present himself to be the man that you're looking for until he finds something better, until he uses you all up and you're dry, you know. So this is why everyone could see that he was using you and that, you know, he was abusing you or she was abusing you. But really and truly, they were playing games. They were not genuine with you. And because you're such a genuine person and you don't play games at all, you tell people how you feel straight up, even if that's going to mean that you're not going to be talking to somebody or there may be an issue, you'd rather the truth come out than to sugarcoat the truth. You know, after you've given the blueprint away and, you know, you've told the narcissist exactly how to weasel their way into your heart, that's when they started to brainwash you. And the reason why you didn't notice is because the kind of person that you are, you don't need to brainwash people to get what you want. You just have a beautiful energy about you that for some reason it just attracts great things into your life. And you know, you work hard for what you want and you don't need to manipulate anyone or anything to get what you want. Then also with the love bombing and the brainwashing, you know, you had a vision and a fantasy of the future with the narcissist. So because that vision and that fantasy was so clear in your mind, you were you wasn't actually in touch with reality. Okay? So when they would run away your friends or wouldn't put a ring on your finger or whatever the case may be, you're living in Fantasyland in your head that you're not able to see that, hold on, if he really wanted to marry me, he would have. They say a man knows whether a woman is his wife within 1 year. So I don't know why it had to take a man more than a year to find out whether I was your wife or not. If I'm not your wife, you need to move on. Period. You know, the future faking. Oh, please just let me get this job and then this will happen, and just let me get this project finished and then we'll start a family. Let me just save this much money, then we'll get married. The future faking is just to buy time until they can get some new supply underneath their belt, baby. You're just giving them time to get some new supply. Okay? That's why they have to mirror you. And that's why the brainwashing is so important. Because if you saw what your friends and family saw, you probably would have left within a couple of weeks, hon. You probably would have left within a couple of weeks, mate. You would have left, trust me. You would not have wasted months or years with this person. But like I said, the reason why you couldn't see that you was being used and abused because you had this fantasy in your head. And the fantasy does start, with the love bombing. It's the words, it's the actions at the start of the relationship and the words, together with the brainwashing and the future faking, all of that mixed up into one beautiful ball. Mwah, that's the perfect fantasy. Wow, beautiful. So that's why you couldn't see that you was being fooled and used. You could not blame yourself. You have to forgive yourself, for living in a fantasy. We all live in a fantasy to some extent, but it's important right now that we live in reality because the narcissists are running wild right now, okay? They're running wild in these streets, in these worldwide streets, from Jamaica, Nigeria, America, UK, Switzerland, Norway. It doesn't matter, okay? You can't run away from this. You have to get your knowledge, smart, and be smart about this, okay? Not everyone's a narcissist, but people manipulate, people use. You understand? People know that people want love. People, especially people who, have some past trauma, I don't know, with maybe their parents or their friends or something that's happened to them in the past, they are using that to their advantage. They're thinking, yes, this is a perfect person for me. They will never leave because I will trauma bond them. You didn't see the games. You're not a fool. You're just a person who just loves love. You're just a person who believes that everyone is like them. And that's it. Once you realize that not everybody is like you, you'll be free. You will be free. When you realize that people are different, they have different characteristics, they were brought up differently, just because maybe you might have the same traumatic experiences, maybe you both were bullied, but both of you have taken that experience and you've taken it and you're dealing with it your own way. So the narcissist might say, okay, I was bullied when I was younger. I'm bullying everyone today, now that I'm older. The bullies that I couldn't fight against, I'm fighting against them today. Whereas you might be like, I used to get bullied, but I'm going to help other people now who are getting bullied. So it depends which road we want to take. You wasn't a fool. You just crazy in love. And there's nothing wrong with being crazy in love if it's not a narcissist or someone who's crazy in love with you. Thank you for listening to this audio. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for my next audio or video. and stay blessed and stay prayed up. Bye.